Hello and good morning and good afternoon. Again, thank you for joining me on the Community Ledger. My name is Andrea Banu. I wanted to jump in today because it looks like the DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, has just released a few files on where our tax-paying dollars are going. You know that this has been a hot topic, okay? And the Democrats are trying to make sure we don't see where all this money is going. But it's been released. Elon Musk has put it online. People are talking about it, and we're going to dig in. So stay tuned. Yes. Okay, so I want to go ahead and let it be known where some of these where some of these tax-paying dollars have been
Tomorrow
going.
on USAID in the Foreign Affairs.
Okay, I do apologize for that. Let me just go ahead and start that over. So, it looks like a lot of news outlets have been talking about it. So they're going to go into where some of this money is going. Now, a video I did a couple days ago, I said I don't have any problem with money going abroad, to Africa and other third world countries and other countries that need our assistance. However, America needs to be taken care of first. Now that USAID has been shut down, they're combing through exactly where this money is going, and a lot of it is wasted. Okay, and so we're going to talk about it. I want you to hear this because a lot, and I mean a lot, of money has gone toward absolute bullshit.
To have a hearing tomorrow on USAID in the Foreign Affairs Committee, and a lot of these issues will be discussed. When you look at a program like PEPFAR, I have been very strong in my support for it. 60% of PEPFAR's program is administered by USAID. Secretary Rubio did grant a waiver for life-saving programs like PEPFAR, which obviously is critical on the continent of Africa, saving tens of millions of lives over the last 2 decades. Probably one of the best soft power accomplishments of the United States foreign aid program ever. But then you look at some of the expenditures by USAID. For instance, I uncovered over $3 million to a rap artist in Gaza producing anti-Israel, anti-Semitic songs. Is that the best use of American taxpayer dollars? I would venture not. And so one of the things that we're going to do in this hearing tomorrow, obviously, is go through what actually is the role of USAID, what should they be focused on, and frankly, what have they been focused on? And I think one of the things to keep in mind, Joe, in other parts of the world, some of the woke ideology that USAID was promoting is not welcomed by the people or the governments, and it actually can be counterproductive to what we're trying to accomplish.
So there you have it. 3 million tax dollars has gone to a rapper in Gaza to create songs that are anti or pro-Semitic or whatever the scenario is. We're paying rappers millions of dollars in Gaza. That don't have nothing to do with us. I don't know what kind of music, anti-Semitic, pro-Semitic, whatever it is. Do our tax dollars really need to be going to it? Here's more.
You missed it. Here is the DOGE report for today. So where is our money actually being spent? Well, they found that 3 million is being used to study steroid enhanced hamster fighting. I think you could just...
Yes, so you heard that right. Steroid induced hamster fighting. That's what your taxpayers is going to. Taxpayer money is going to. So when you work every 2 weeks and they take that money out your check before you can even get it, and you got a penny pinch and rob Peter to pay Paul and pay $11 eggs, etc., just to make your ends meet and take care of your family, the government is taking their piece so they can study steroid enhanced hamster fighting. Just let that sink in.
Just go to like a bar at night, watch a couple dudes get into it, and know what steroids will do for a fight. Okay. 2.3 million has been used for studying cocaine effects on beagles. Why don't you just spend about $1,500, get yourself a Coachella ticket, get a lawn chair, sit back, watch. You'll understand what cocaine does to anyone. Coachella, just go there. $600,000 in parrot romance. That's important. It's definitely really important, actually. We'll keep that. 500,000 in racial aggression in mice.
Racial aggression in mice.
I'm sorry, do mice give a shit? They just want your food. They don't care if you're black, you're white, you're Asian. They don't care. They just probably want to get your food and your crumbs and in your house and on the streets and gross, okay? 1.1 million training mice to binge drink. Just go to UGA, pick a sorority house, pick a fraternity house, watch them on the weekends. They'll binge drink. Study the effects after that. Free. Just again, lawn chair. See, I think we should just promote buying a couple of lawn chairs and go to a couple of these events. You'll get all the studies you need and willing participants. 2.1 million encouraging Ethiopians to wear shoes. That's effective for Americans. Thank God. That's where our money is going. We know we can't buy groceries, but let's make sure those Ethiopians wear their shoes. I can't even get my kid to put their shoes on. Okay, can we maybe put a little money in that? Or sometimes I'm like, where's the other shoe? Why do you only have one? What happened to the second one? Okay, 187,000 verifying that kids love their pets. Unless you're raising Jeffrey Dahmer, your kids like their pets. It's just natural. Most people like pets more than like humans. I know, I do. 2.7 million studying Russian cats on treadmills. Why don't we take 2.7 million and try to encourage more Americans to use treadmills?
Now, remember, during COVID, it was shrimps on treadmills. Because I remember when Trump did that press conference to let the world know, let Americans know why we couldn't get more in a stimulus check. It was because we were funding shrimps on treadmills. It appears those kind of antics have continued, which is why Trump is so necessary, why this whole Doge sector of the government is imperative at this moment in time.
Finally, 875,000 studying cocaine effects on quail mating. Again, lawn chair, sorority fraternity house, a good party. Watch what happens when cocaine enters the room. So in case you missed it, that is where your hard-earned dollars are going this week in the Doge Report.
This week in the Doge Report. Just egregious. Like, this is, it's upsetting. It's upsetting to know that this kind of money is being spent on bullshit. Nonsense. And to me, it only cements the idea that these politicians are just getting kickbacks and are just making money. This is how they're making their millions. They create these BS research projects and all these fake nonprofit organizations. They create government funded research and then they get a kickback. They're making money off this. It makes no logical sense why you feel like Americans should be studying quail mating techniques and how steroids affect mice and racial biases in rats. Like crazy stuff. Like millions and millions of dollars. Meanwhile, you got all of these people, all of these veterans who have fought for this country sleeping on the streets. You got miles and miles of tents of people, families, women and children sleeping on the streets of LA. Now they're criminalizing them for not having a home. But we can spend all of these tax dollars on this kind of nonsense. It's egregious. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And, Elon posted this today, which I think is incredibly important, about how Democrats are not even concerned. Like, Democrats are not even concerned about any of this. What they are choosing to focus all their attention on is Elon Musk, not all of the corruption, not all the wasteful spending, not what American taxpayers actually wanted to see in this administration. No, let's focus all of our energy on dragging Elon Musk. And somehow that's going to like get us back in office. I mean, they're delusional. They're absolutely delusional. Let me just play this.
Unfortunately, Democrats are only focused on one thing right now, Mr. Musk. The fact of the matter, he's quite popular. He has the largest platform in human history, which is, of course, Twitter/X. And I think we're missing the boat as Democrats. And all I'm saying is that sometimes it's better to join them and actually play a role in how the strategy works, rather than so pathetically, frankly, try to combat something that clearly is a steamroller, and Democrats are being steamrolled. Unfortunately, Democrats are only focused on one thing right now, Mr. Musk. The fact of the matter, he's quite popular. He has the largest platform in human history, which is, of course, Twitter/X. And I think we're missing the boat as Democrats. And all I'm saying is that sometimes it's better to join them and actually play a role in how the strategy works, rather than so pathetically, frankly, try to combat something that clearly is a steamroller, and Democrats are being steamrolled.
And so there you have it. That's exactly right. Like, it makes more intelligent sense to actually participate in what is happening right now. To me, it would be way more impactful if Democrats wanted to actually get back in office and win some elections in this next term, 2026 as well as 2028, is to actually take some accountability and say, you know what? Maybe we got a few things wrong, okay? This is a new administration. This is a new slate. We can identify, we can respect and understand that a lot of these tax dollars have been wasted. And you know what? We need to do better, okay? This deficit is out of control. Americans are suffering, which is why we lost in the manner in which we did. So we're going to have to press pause, okay? We're going to have to press pause. We're going to evaluate some things and get on board. Even if you don't agree with immigration, even if you don't agree with deportation, you can't agree with the fact that millions and millions upon billions of dollars, American tax dollars, are being wasted on nonsense. To me, for you to just turn a blind eye on that is because you've been profiting from it. You've been making money off of it. That's why you don't care. And it's like, they're being exposed. They're being exposed. And it's crazy because it's like they don't see the writing on the wall. Like, you don't understand that, like, America's not playing. Like, if this last election didn't show Democrats that the American public is pissed and they're sick and tired of being sick and tired, they're never going to learn. They're never going to be in office again. And so, like I said, when I got online today and I saw what some of this money was being spent on, which I already knew. I already knew that a lot of it was nonsense. I already knew a lot of it was BS because Trump revealed a lot of that during COVID. But it's just, it's upsetting. It's infuriating. It really is, because, Americans are being completely taken advantage of. And it's like, now you understand why the rest of the world is laughing at us. Like, Americans, it's like we're fools. We're being made fools of. Here we are, just work every day. We hustle. We try to stay out of trouble. We try to be good law-abiding citizens, and we're getting played every day. Our own government is playing us day and night, night and day. And you know what? Americans decided enough is enough. And they voted Trump in. They got Democrats out of that House and out of that Senate. And now it's a new day. It's a new day. And the Democrats are either going to have to get on board or they're going to get steamrolled over, just like the man said in the video. But wait, say you. What is your opinion? What is your opinion on all this wasteful spending? Again, it's not just being wasted on Ukraine, not just being wasted on war. No, we're doing research sessions and surveys and all of these different little, I don't know what you call this stuff that they're doing. The word escapes me, but nonetheless, you wasting a whole lot of money on nonsense. Okay, that sums it up. Wasting a whole lot of money on nonsense. How do you feel about it? So again, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have not already, please do click the button below and subscribe. All the love I appreciate and value. And until next time, this is The Community Legend. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and watch the next video by clicking right here.